Alright. What's going on? Giuliano Argenti. This is Shiesty MMA. It's part of the future of MMA YouTube. And after an annoying couple of cards, right? You know, we got the first fight night of the Paramount era. UFC Fight Night. Bautista versus Oliveira.
First Apex card.
Yeah, first Apex card. Possibly, you know, very good. But anyway, we'll get into it, bro. Fucking this fight, I'm sorry, this card has like a lot of weird prelims. But I don't mind it, honestly. People give me shit, or like, well, a couple of people give me shit for like defending the UFC, which like I mean I don't really do, but you know.
I mean it's a decent card. I mean at the start of it you got that fucking classic women's Apex opener.
Yeah. Where fucking
Priscilla.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say her last name, and then Claudia Sagula.
Yeah. Yo, you want to just get into it?
Hell yeah.
Alright, so the first
I'll go with Priscilla for the first one.
Alright, yo, hold on. So first fight is Claudia Sagula versus Priscilla Cachoeira. Sorry, you were gonna say.
Shit. I don't know. I think I'll go with Priscilla. I think Sagula, she just didn't look that good in her last fight, honestly. I don't really like skill wise as a prospect. I didn't think she was really displaying that much. Just throwing a lot of wild shots and shit.
Yeah, she won a split decision, right?
I think so.
So, all right. So, like, Claudia Segula used to be hot, right? Like, she used to be, like, legit hot. And then in her last fight, she was roided out. So, like, you know, you got to put your money on that a little bit, right? But mainly, like, she's 10 years younger, just 27, and Cachoeira is 37. Cachoeira has a lot of mostly losses. She's been in the UFC for a minute, but like, I mean, more than a minute, honestly. But it's like, you know, she in her last fight, let's see, she was she got knocked out by Jocelyn Edwards, and Jocelyn Edwards is good, but like she caught Josiane Nunes with an uppercut. But I mean, she got Darce choked by Jasmine. She got armbarred by Miranda Maverick. Those aren't bad losses, but like, you know, she's I mean, she, you know, as a, you know, she's been knocked out and subbed so much, you know, that like, you know, I like tend to doubt her skills. Segula came into the UFC, you know, on a loss to Melissa Mullins, and then, you know, she won her last fight, which like no one thought she was gonna win. You know, she's like, I don't know if she can grapple, but you know, the Cachoeira is just so vulnerable, bro. Like, you know, it's hard for me. I don't know. It's hard for me to see her winning. I mean, it could happen. It's hard to have like a strong opinion either way, but I'm gonna go with Segula.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a toss up, but I just trust more in the experience from Priscilla. I think she looks cleaner on the striking overall. And like you were saying, Segula, she doesn't have that proven grappling edge. She does train at American Top Team, but Priscilla, she's been training with Nunez, so I mean, it really could go either way. I just think Priscilla might have the edge.
And I think in a striking fight, Segura's reach probably matters, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you could be right, but yeah, I gotta lean Claudia Segura. Fucking, whew, fucking, all right, nice fight.
Gafarov and Wiklax.
Moon Gafarov versus Jacob Wiklax. Who you got?
I'm going with Wiklax.
Yeah. Word.
You too?
Me too. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think I mean Wiklax, he didn't look the best in his debut with mixed, but I think he still had a few good moments. I mean, if you look at striking wise, he is kind of stiff. I think Gafarov is the better striker on the feet, but you look at like the grappling, I think Wiklax, he has way more of the submission threat if it gets to the grappling position. And I think, Gafarov, he's put himself in a lot of bad positions before. I mean, you saw when he fought Saeed, he got caught in that ninja choke pretty quickly. So I think there's a lot of opportunities there for Yakub.
Yeah, I agree. I think also like Gavrov beating Rinya Nakamura doesn't really speak that much. Just I remember watching that fight thinking like Nakamura he's been training striking, so he thinks he's gonna win a striking fight. I mean that that should have been a fucking a submission win for him. And yeah, Gavrov it's like he came in, he lost to John Castaneda. John Castaneda is a lot better than people think, but yeah, he was he got the round one guillotine by Saeed. I think Gavrov's vulnerable. I think Willax he's a better well actually it's like, is he a better striker? I mean, he's bigger and he's definitely a better grappler. I mean, I think Gavrov's vulnerabilities in the grappling. So like, yeah, I mean, I gotta go with Willax. I mean, his debut wasn't great, but like, I mean, Apache Mix turned out to be ass. Didn't they just cut him?
Yeah, he's in Ryzen now. But I mean, you gotta trust that there's got to be some potential with Wiklax coming from KSW and all that shit. Yeah,
I think it's hard to. I think you can't judge people by their debut specifically. I mean, he looked, coming off KSW, he looked really good. I mean,
true.
He would be more comfortable. I just don't think Gavrov's dimensional really. And like, yeah, I mean, like you said, like, lets himself very vulnerable against Saeed, who's also on this card. But yeah, all right. So we're both on fucking on Jacob Willax. All right, next fight.
Which one's next?
Wang Cong versus Eduarda Moura.
Oh yeah, I'm going with Cong for sure.
It's like Eduarda Moura is good, bro, but like, I mean, it's like how it's like, and I mean, Wang Cong did get caught. She was up minus 1,600 favorite. Dude, I know this dude that put I think it was 25 grand on Wang Cong. In that, like, dude, he does what's called avalanching, right? Where it's like, you have a shitload of money out on favorites, right? So it's like you're not making plus money, but it's like kind of like a not exciting way to bet, but like dude usually bets on shared things. And like you bet on that fight, you lost 25 grand. I mean, I just don't think she's gonna lose like that. Again, I mean, Eduarda Moura is. I mean, she's like Wang Kong's like the darling of like UFC's. Their isn't like their Shanghai like the China PI or whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's like Mara. I mean, she lost to Denise Gomes, however she says it. Split decision. She only beat Montserrat Ruiz with a fucking with a finish. I mean, she beat Veronica Hardy. That's like her best win probably. She's not bad. It's just like Wang Kong is like she's. She's just better. I don't know how to say it.
Exactly.
Like, she's way more tenacious. Like, she's. The only thing is like if I don't. Yeah, I don't think like. I think she's better everywhere, dude. I don't know if Moura gets her down. I don't even think she would go for that. It's not. Yeah, I can't. I can't see Moura winning. It's fucking.
Yeah. She's just a way better striker. Just like the rhythm and footwork, she's gonna be just able to outpace her and just. Maybe Moura could get like one takedown, but I think Kong's takedown defense, it's been improving, and she's been looking better since that loss, where she was getting kind of cocky and she got caught there. So yeah, I agree. I don't even see how Moura can win it.
Yeah, let me just see if there's because like. Is there like anything that would? Kong's got 100% takedown defense. There's only been in the UFC for 3 fights, but takedown accuracy, more strikes. Yeah, she her output's pretty crazy. 7.48. Yeah, she's gonna win. She's gonna win. It might be a lot, honestly. All right, so next fight.
Saeed Nurmagomedov, and then I hope it's the right one. Javid Basharat.
Yeah, Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Javid Basharat. Yeah, I'm gonna like you know what? Yeah, like I'm pretty sure we're gonna both say the same thing, but like you go ahead. Yeah, wow.
I think it could be a toss-up fight because Saeed, he's very good in the grappling, and he has that really good ninja choke. Like the technique on it is like it's crazy. Like if he can get you in that position and he can lock that up, it's pretty dangerous. He got Bryce Mitchell in it at one point.
Yeah.
They're both coming off of losses to good competition. Both back-to-back losses. But I feel like Javid, he's way better at striking. Like he has way better straights. And I think he also does have the cardio advantage because Saeed in that third round, he does get gassed a lot of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought Saeed threw that fight away to Bryce Mitchell. Like, there's a moment in the third round where, like, he just got, it was 1-1, and like he had Mitchell, and then he fucking gave it up. Javid Basharat, he changed to Extreme Couture. You know what though, dude? Like, something's weird, but it's like I think I think I might have to go with Saeed, dude. Like, there's something soft about Javid Basharat, and it's hard for me to explain. Like, you know what I mean? It's like the way that Ricky Simone knocked him out, dude. Like, the way he lost to Eamon Zahabi, you know? I mean, the fact that nobody he fought before that, fucking Trevin Jones, Tony Gravely, Mateus Mendoza, like, none of them, he like Eamon Zahabi was the first time he faced like real competition. I mean, yet there's a Victor Henry fight that was a no contest, but was that when he got kicked? Oh yeah, he kicked Victor Henry so fucking hard in the dick that like dude, that was, oh my god, dude, you remember that? Like Victor Henry's like pleading with the doctor because the doctor didn't speak English. Dude, he's just like, it's all dick and balls. He's like fucking got stretchered out, bro.
She was cooked.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, unless he does that, bro, it's like, I don't know. It's like Saeed lost to Saeed had a round against Loke Dog, I think. I mean, technically, it's like where because Oliveira just, Oliveira kind of does like he does kind of, I'm trying to think who just did this. Actually, Mauricio Huffy did this. Carlos Prates sometimes does too. It's like where it's like they'll throw a first round away just to make reads, Like I would say Rufi just did it really well against Fiziev. And Vinicius can kind of do the same thing. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, Saeed barely lost to Bryce Mitchell. I mean, that was almost his fight.
And that Jonathan Martinez loss was really close too.
Yeah. And also, it's like, I mean, he just has more finishing potential. I mean, Basharat, it's like, dude, it's hard. It's just hard to see him fucking winning this fight. It's like,
oh no, I mean, he's still young and there could still be potential, and he's taking a long break. And I mean, that Zahabi fight, I did think it was a little closer. Like, I didn't think it was that bad of a performance.
Dude, Zahabi's on like a fucking win streak that he's been gifted, bro. It's just like, it's like close ass win after. Yeah.
Just out mids every opponent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like who who else is like that? Fucking, you remember Daniel Marcos? He finally got beat. But he was undefeated off like 5 like split decisions.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
But like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think I gotta go with Saeed. Just because
not completely sure yet, but I'm leaning Saeed too.
Okay. All right, word. All right. This next fight's like the last one where I'm like, ugh. But so Bruna Brazil versus Ketlen Souza. Right? Yeah, I know.
Apex shitter, bro.
Yeah, but like, gotta get through this, and that's mostly good fights. So, what do you think?
I think I gotta go with Ketlen Souza.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, her last loss wasn't the best, but then who's the other loss? Thing like Angela Hill, right?
Yeah, split to Pierre Rodriguez, split to Angela Hill. Rear naked choke on Yasmin Yaregli, which is definitely notable. She had knee barred by Korean Silva a while back. It's like, this is like one of those like you could see the split decision coming. Bruna Brazil, she lost to Cong Wang, and then she went to road to UFC recently, like this last August.
Yeah.
Like, she beat Molly McCann. She lost to Loma. See, her losses are not bad. Like Wang Kong and Loma Lagumi are not bad losses. She beat Sean Van. She get knocked out by Denise Gomes. See, she used to be a boxer. She's fought in boxing fights, right? And it's like, and then she also has her takedown accuracy is really good. Especially compared to just looking at takedown accuracy, Ketlen Souza is 14%. Like Bruna Brazil is 64. So it's like, if it goes to the ground, which like it could, that seems like the key for. Ketlen Souza lands more strikes, but she also absorbs more. They're about even on defense. It's like, it seems like Bruna Brazil's more powerful, right? They're straw weights, so it's like, it's relative, but she's way bigger, dude, and like that kind of matters. It's straw weight. It matters. That's how. Even at women's flyweight. That what's her name does it? Manon Ferro. She just uses her size more than anything. Yeah, 5'6", 65 and a half inch reach to 5'3", 63. It's annoying, but like, yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bruna Brazil. Like,
respect. Yeah, it really could go either way. I don't see a clear path for either. I think if Bruna Brazil wants to win, she's got to keep it more technical and keep it more like keep Ketlen Souza out of range, because Ketlen Souza, she's gonna want to press forward and try and get more in the pocket, because I feel like she's cleaner there.
Yeah, I feel like Bruna Brazil's gonna try to keep her at range and maybe shoot a takedown, and she might do nothing with the takedowns, but rack up control time. But it's like I feel like she, she just wants to win. She's she could do that, playing it safe and definitely win. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Bruna. All right. Thank God. Okay. All right. Jesus. Next fight. Okay. Nikolay Veretennikov versus Niko Price.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, right. Weren't you just doing tape study on this?
I was. This one I'm still. Nah, I think I went Veretennikov in the end. But they're both just mid.
Disappointments, yeah. Dude, I can't believe Niko Price is still in the goddamn UFC, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was surprised this fight even got added. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're probably. I think they're just looking at the roster, being like, all right, like, who do we need to cut? We need to make some cuts. It's like, Niko Price is so vulnerable, dude. Like he gets hit so much. Like,
yeah, I was about to say, like, he got chinned by Robbie Lawler that easily.
oh yeah. Yeah, that was that was bad, bro. I mean, it was cool for Robbie Lawler, right? But
It's just like, how ass is your chin?
bro, I know, and dude, and Phil, and Phil Rowe, like Phil Rowe is like he's got hard strikes, but like, I mean, Phil Rowe, like, I mean, he just fucking falls apart like as the fight goes on, and like, so to lose to him in the third round,
Yeah.
fucking, I mean, this dude's been losing, like, I mean, goddamn, he's been in the UFC a long time, fucking. He had 2 fights with Vicente Luque. Got finished in both. Like, yeah. I mean, he beat Randy Brown in 2018, but like, bro, it's like, he means Alex Oliveira, who I don't even remember, in 2020. His last, then he had 4 losses after that to Phil Rowe and Robbie Lawler, back-to-back knockout losses.
Got wrestled fucked by Themba.
Mm-hmm. Alex, so his last one was Alex Morono, bro. And it's like Alex Morono's been like that dude. He's on this card. I mean, that guy looks physically worse and worse. Like it's like he's just softer and softer. It's like fucking melting. Yeah, but Niko Price, yeah, Jacoby Smith got him with the rear naked choke, which is, I mean, to see Jacoby Smith fucking travel like that. I mean, and Veretennikov, like, I mean, he came out. It's like, I mean, he lost a split to Danny Barlow. The Austin Vanderford fight, like, no one thought Vanderford was gonna win, and then he just fucking steamrolled him. I mean,
on short notice too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I locked Soriano against him in his last fight. The Francisco Prado fight, arguably a robbery, split decision. So, I mean, the dude's 1-3, but it's like, he's not young. He's not young, dude. He's 36. I mean, they're both 36, but it's just like, dude, the Niko Price is taking so much damage. He's been like bullied and beaten, like, and it's like, not like, in his like early days is like, yeah, like Jeff Neal and Vicente Luque and people, but it's like Themba Garimbo and fucking Phil Rowe, man, like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I gotta go with Veretennikov.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like both these guys have to be fighting for their jobs at this point. Like, yeah.
I mean, Veretennikov technically 0-4. Niko Price on the losing streak.
There's 1-4.
I mean, if it's a shit fight, they could both get cut.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean,
that's what it probably will be.
I don't know. I feel like with the one thing I'll say is that the finish bonuses, might be. I mean, people have been debating whether or not that's like that's effective at all. I mean, it's probably most effective in fights like this, where you got 2 people, fighting for their fucking jobs.
True. Yeah, this is where we're gonna see if it's really working.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Veretennikov too. All right. Next fight. want to say it?
Shit. I mean, straight lock, Donchenko.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Alex Morono versus Daniil Donchenko. Like, yes, we have ourselves a definite lock early on. Like, I mean, you know, bang video to be whatever, but yeah, Alex Morono is just like is a goddamn embarrassment. Like, I mean, the dude is like okay, so like he guillotined Tim Means. This is his last win, but bro's just been like abysmal, dude. Like, it's like he beat Corn McGee, actually. He ran away from Joaquin Buckley, like, to avoid getting finished and lost the decision. But I mean, he lost to Niko Price, which is rough, man. Like, and it's like, yeah, he took D-Rod to a split decision. It's like something weird about D-Rod is like he's suddenly good,
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's even like happening with D-Rod?
I don't know, man. I mean, I didn't. I personally, I didn't think he'd beat Kevin Hahn, but he's like, he's looking better than he fucking ever did. Yeah, dude lost to Alex Morono, but he knocked out by Carlos Leal. Like,
that was bad. Took a lot of damage there.
Yeah, I think Morono. Yeah, he just gets. He's like not, bro. It's like he's not really good anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I mean Donchenko. It's like he has, like, he regionally, he proved that he could grapple a little bit. Early on has triangle choke victory and rear naked choke in a championship fight in fucking what is it, Niza? So I've heard of that, but never watched it. But yeah, no, his debut was really good. I mean, he was lockable in his debut. And Morono's like, he's another loss away from getting cut. I think there's putting people on the chopping block. 'Cause, these guys they're both 5'11". Morono has a 1-inch reach advantage. I don't think any of that matters. Donchenko's 24, Morono's 35. Morono's best days are 100% behind him. This is going to Donchenko for sure.
100%. I mean, just Morono's so washed. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. All right. Next fight. I actually like this fight. Main card opener. So Dustin Jacoby versus Julius Walker.
I'm thinking Walker low key.
Really? Interesting. See, I was talking to Matsumoto about this fight actually. So like, Julius Walker. The Manafield. I had Manafield in their debut. In his debut, in Walker's debut, and like, Manafield won by a split decision. And then it's like Rafael Sequeira is a guy that, like, Modestas Bukauskas just killed, like, and and then it wasn't easy for Julius Walker, like, it's like, he took the fight, but I think Zakaria might have had a round on him, like, and he came in undefeated, all that. But it's like Dustin Jacoby, it's like, yeah, he got knocked out by Reyes, right? But dude has, he has knockout power. I mean, he lost to Menifield too, back in the day, but he's lost. I mean, he took Khalil Roundtree to a split decision, Azamat Mirzakhanov, to a decision. Like, his losses aren't bad. I mean, Reyes knocked him out, but it's fucking Dominic Reyes. I mean, he knocked out Kennedy. The Vitor Pacino fight was where I was like, okay, this dude, Dustin Jacoby, he's got fight IQ, that comes with age. I knew it would be Bruno Lopez. And like, I mean, that card was terrible, by the way. That was wasn't that the one where like the fucking, it was like a female main event and that got canceled. It was like
fucking
Riley.
Barber.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was that card. But yeah, dude, like, I mean, that was a first round knockout too. It's like, Jacoby, Jacoby's hit or miss based on his opponent, I think. It's like he was on the edge of the top 15 for a while. I mean, like Topology still has him ranked at 14. I mean, they don't always follow the UFC's rankings, which, like, I guess is a good thing, right? But yeah, I mean, it's like, the thing is, like, Walker, I don't know, Walker could be getting better, but it's like, it's like, I just don't like it. Like, Rafael Zakaria is trash, right? It's like, I just, like,
True.
I mean, Dustin Jacoby's, I hate when people call some, I hate the whole, like, veteran thing, but, like, I just mean, like, the phrase when people, say, oh, this guy's a vet. But, it's like Walker would have to, Walker would have to clinch and get this dude to the ground, and I just don't see that happening. I mean, he'd have to get, he'd have to get a takedown. I mean, Dustin Jacoby doesn't really grapple, but, like, still, I mean, he just, he seems more defensively responsible. His chin is, I mean, despite the Reyes loss, like, his chin's pretty decent, bro. It's like Mirzakhanov couldn't knock him out. Menifield, like, back when Menifield was just, like, head hunting, knocking people out, like, like, he couldn't finish him. I don't know. I mean, and I mean, Walker's never been he's never been finished. He only has the one loss, but I mean, dude, Jacoby, I mean, I don't know, just the Vitor Pacino fight, man, was like, it's like, if you remember, those Covington Buckley card, like, you kept waiting for Pacino to knock him out, and it's like, it just wasn't happening. And then Jacoby saw his opening. Like, I feel like Jacoby, if he doesn't get finished early and he's not fighting like a top level guy, like, he'll figure it out. But
I think,
you think Walker?
My take with Walker, I think it's a risky fight for both because Jacoby, he's obviously way cleaner on the feet, has the big striking edge. I mean, you brought up his losses. He's only, I mean, that Khalil loss, I thought he won that fight, so that aged pretty well for him.
Yeah.
But if you look at his career, he hasn't, like, if you look at the matchups, he hasn't been matched up against many grapplers and hasn't really had that tested. So I think Walker, he just has such a big advantage with that clinch and grappling edge. If he can avoid getting clipped and getting rocked bad by Jacoby, and I mean, he's had moments like that before in his fights, and then he's came back and finished his opponent. So I think Walker's chin can hold up. And if he gets it to the clinch, then I think Jacoby might be lost there.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, it's fair. It's like, I don't know. It's like sometimes it's like I have faith in fighters to game plan. Try just like recently with Diego Lopez. I'm like, there's no way. Like, I mean, this dude can literally do tape study on himself. No way he fights the same fight twice. And then he did, but worse. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, the thing with Dustin Jacoby is like I trust him more to be able to make adjustments. The level of experience he has. It's like, and I don't see Julius Walker finishing him right away. So it's like, if Jacoby's down around or even two, he could figure out a finish. Also, one thing is like, one thing I noticed with Julius Walker is like when he is in a clinch, like it's like I've never seen, it's like I've never seen him deal with like a guy who really knows like how to Muay Thai, to where it's like how to break a clinch with elbows. Also the uppercuts there too. Like, he'll do a lot of standing grappling and leave his chin open. Which like, I mean, he's got a good chin as far as we know, but like, I mean, people get knocked out Javid Basharat got knocked out by Ricky Simone. Like, it was fucking, and that was a clean, like, out cold knockout. Dude had never been finished before. So it's like, shit definitely happens. You could be right. I just don't see Jacoby, like, over the course of a 3-round fight getting, just getting wrestle fucked or grab. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. I don't see the finishing potential in Walker.
It's true. I mean, you say we've never seen it. It's just because there's nobody that's really been able to go out there and implement it on him.
Yeah, it's true. Wait, actually, implement. What do you mean? Implement what?
To really go out there and just purely grapple him.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, see, if Walker was like if he was like somebody like Jailton Almeida, who's on this card, right? Like, if you fought like that, if he went for the aggressive takedowns like that, just shooting like that, but it's like, he tends to clinch first, and that,
True.
that's where it's like, I think Jacoby's, gonna be decent enough to break that off. Probably just an outland him with strikes. Walker. Walker was a good striker until his UFC debut, and then all of a sudden, like, he's dealing with Alonzo, and Alonzo Menifield passed his prime too. So yeah, I mean, yes, it's like, I don't know. I just have more faith in Jacoby.
Dang.
I can't believe I'm so sick. All right. Next fight. Yeah, wait. Next fight. All right. John Matsumoto versus Farid Basharat. The still undefeated brother. They put them on the same cards all the time. It's so funny because like one wins, one loses. It happened. Who are the other brothers that they just did that with?
Fucking Bonfim brothers.
Yeah. The one missed weight and lost. And like, yeah. But yeah, John Matsumoto, see, all right, you know what? Like, straight up, John Matsumoto, like, I was 100%, and I'm still, Miles Johns got robbed, dude, in the fight that they just had like, I mean, it was like, I mean, it was, that was pretty clearly a robbery. I thought. I mean, he was, and and you're talking about basically pure striking, like, in that fight. Rob Font. It's like I thought he beat Rob Font, and and
Yeah, it was like fucking wrong decisions. Fucking, he got robbed and then he got robbery back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and then it's like before that, it's like guillotine Dan Argueta. It's like, all right, beat Brad Katona. Katona's all right, but I mean, his best win. I mean, Miles Johnson would be his best win technically, but it's I don't even, like I said, I thought that was a robbery. I mean, he was undefeated coming into the UFC. Very brief LFA career. I don't know. I mean, I just don't think he looks. I think he's like largely unimpressive to me, bro. Like, I mean, Farid Basharat, he debuted against fucking Damon Blackshear and won. That's like, that's not the easiest debut. I'm trying to go through Clayton Rodriguez, but like, that's a while ago. I'm pretty sure that dude's cut. Taylor Lopez. Wasn't Taylor Lopez just in PFL?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And then Chris Gutierrez fight. Weren't you saying something about that? Basha versus Gutierrez?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the best look in the last round, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with Gutierrez, God,
like, he won the first 2 rounds clearly, and then Gutierrez took over a little bit in the third round. He started having some moments.
See, like, I agree with that. It's just like Chris Gutierrez, though. That's a guy that like went 5 rounds with Song Yadong, like, and he retired Frankie Edgar with a knockout. Like, Gutierrez had, that like that's an impressive win for sure. He's American top team too, which is, they can be fucking hit or miss, but like, I'm inclined to go with Basharat. Like, I just like, I think it's gonna be another one of those cards where little bro loses, and dude keeps his O. I mean, I don't know. It's like, just looking at stats on them, like, yeah, like, I mean, see the takedown defense and it's like takedown average. Basharat's got the edge for sure in not getting taken down. Like, and he just doesn't get hit as much. Not nearly. Like, Matsumoto absorbs 5.43 strikes per minute. Basharat's 2.47. He's just more defensively responsible. I mean, that really is how, like, because it's like, he's just not like neither one of these guys. I mean, Matsumoto, like, he can strike and so can Basha, but it's like neither one of these guys is like, is gonna catch you and knock you out necessarily. I think Basharat just knows how to like outland people and not get hit, more than anything. So he's a bit of a point fighter like that.
Yeah, I feel like his kind of kickboxing style and his distance management, I feel like it's gonna work better compared to Matsumoto's more like Muay Thai style.
Yeah, I would say so in this case. I mean, Matsumoto, yeah, he really doesn't he doesn't move well. like I'm trying to think of how to describe it. You know, I mean, I just remember in the Fawn fight, like Rob Fawn was like in his fucking face, and it's just like, it's like he didn't circle out. He kept getting back against the cage, like, yeah, and distance management wise, Basharat has reach with reach and leg reach. I wish they would show leg reach and tailor the tape, like, because like that shit is, depending on the fight, that shit is very significant sometimes. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna take Farid Basharat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Farid as well.
All right. Bad. All right, now this card starts to get interesting around here. So the next fight is Michał Oleksiejczuk versus Marc-André Barriault. I'm just gonna come out and say, like, I think Oleksiejczuk's a lock.
I think so too.
All right,
because they're both, they kind of have that brawler style, but I feel like Oleksiejczuk, he's way cleaner and he's way better defensively, and his power is also way underrated. And then like Andre's been looking really chinny lately.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think that, like, so Oleksiejczuk and his brother actually both moved to fighting. Yeah. And like now it's like, watching Oleksiejczuk against the guy like Gerald Meerschaert, who's like definitely washed, but is like it's a decent enough grappler. So it's like, if you remember, when Oleksiejczuk, he put Kevin Holland on the ground with a strike and then wound up getting armbarred, right? Like, it's like, like, it could be argued that, if you're gonna look at like, improvement from, switching to the fighting nerds, the way he put Meerschaert on the ground too, and then went in on him with a ground and pound without leaving himself, vulnerable to any kind of grappling, and it's like, I guess it's like, all right, well, it's Meerschaert, not Kevin Holland, but like, honestly, it's I just that level of caution, even to avoid, to avoid being, subbed after, like, he also went 3 rounds with Shara, and Shara just, like, Barriault did too, technically, in his last fight, but he got fucking abused. He was everything but finished. They were so close to stopping that fight. And, it's like, he fucked up Bruno Silva. But Bruno Silva was blinded by Chris Weidman before that. Otherwise, dude, like, Marc-André Barriault, he's knocked out by Dustin Stoltzfus, knocked out by Pfeiffer. The Chris Curtis fight was like a stupid defensive boxing fight. He lost that too. Like, fluffy arm triangled him. He's vulnerable. Definitely, he's not a grappler, dude. But neither is Oleksiejczuk. But like, this dude finished by cheating in 16 seconds. Like, it's rough, dude. Like, Eric Anders, maybe Julian Marquez might be his best wins, which is not saying much.
Exactly.
Marquez with his WMMA record is like 9-6 or whatever. Like, yeah, he's. I think Barriault's cooked, man. Like, I don't see how he wins. They do have like a similar style, I guess you could say. And Oleksiejczuk's one of those guys, he's 30 years old, and it's like he's been through the fucking ringer. But also, he is good. Like, it's like, I mean, his law, I mean, it's like people he's lost. It's like, yeah, he lost to Michel Pereira before Michel Pereira just got permanently, like, just permanently like shell shocked after the fluffy loss. That is like when he was doing backflips onto like, what's his name, Ihor Bataria. Like, I mean, that's the version of Michel Pereira that Oleksiejczuk fought. He actually, like, he had a much closer fight with Shara. I mean, he did what you're supposed to do to Cedric Dumas and finish him in one round. Same with Meerschaert. He ground and pound Cheaty in the first round. Cheaty knocked Barriault out, like, pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything's lining up for a round 1 KO again.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, dude, Oleksiejczuk way back. Yeah, he beat John Vellante with that body shot. That was he's and it's like he's vulnerable. Like, I mean, going way back. I remember Jimmy Crute compared him. I remember that fight. Beat Modestus, split decision. Yeah, but it's like recently, it's like Jacoby, by decision, like Kyle Barriault, and it's like the way he lost, it's like, he lost on the feet to Shara. Is like, I mean, he just got outstruck. I mean, not like I said, that was a much closer fight than fucking, than Barriault. It's like Shara just worked that dude, just did bag work on him. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, this is 100% Oleksiejczuk. I'm gonna say
100%.
All right, next fight. Dude, I love this fight. Jailton Almeida versus Rizvan Kuniev. Who you got?
I'm thinking Almeida, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, Kuniev. I mean, that Blades performance was just weird in general. And
yeah.
Like Kuniev, he's kind of he's got the fat blob heavyweight type of build. And I mean, Almeida, he always just runs through those heavyweights pretty quick.
Yeah, he weighed in at 264 and a half. Yeah, pound and a half below the limit. Almeida's he's light for the division. He did, and it's like, yeah, you're right. I mean, what he did to Rosenstrike, what he did to Derek Lewis, like, even if he's like just gonna play it safe after the Volkov fight, which, like, oh god, man, I can't believe, like, I'm maybe I cry robbery too much, but like, I don't know. Am I the only person that thought that was a robbery? Probably.
I mean, yeah. He literally, if he would have ground and pounded, that would have been his fight.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, I feel like Volkov's got that fucking, it's like firefighters after 9/11 because of the when he got robbed in that Cyril Gane fight. Like, Volkov's got that, like, it's like, people are always like, gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. But regardless, I mean, that, whatever, he made it super competitive at the very least against Volkov. I mean, exactly. He showed he can strike, enough, in the Spivak fight. Like, I just thought, I mean, and you're right, the Curtis Blades fight was weird. It was, it was definitely, I mean, I definitely thought Blades won. Blades just looks sluggish. Like,
yeah.
Just looking at stats, I mean, like, Kuniev, he's got he's got good takedown defense, bro. But that if you got a guy like Almeida just constantly shooting on you, who's like as strong as he is, right? Like
he's gonna get you down.
Yeah, he's gonna get him down. I mean, and Almeida does a good job of avoiding getting hit. I mean, when he fought Curtis Blades, I mean, he basically, he did, he was up around. He made a huge mistake because he had a hold of him. He thought he could drag him out, from against the cage faster than Blades could rain down fucking cinder block fists. And that and like the Volkov loss was like razor close, to say the least. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just don't see. I don't know how Kuniev wins this fight.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Almeida, he's got the best like pure grappling in the division.
Oh yeah, at heavyweight. Yeah, I mean, fuck, like who else even is there? I mean, it's like Aspinall, maybe, probably, but yeah, pure grappling for sure. I mean, is there anything else I'm not thinking of? I don't think so. He's got a reach advantage. I mean, he's also just not gonna gas out, dude. It's like Kuniev's like, it's like they brought him in and put him up against Curtis Blades, like expecting. I don't know what they're expecting, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when that fight got booked and then they kept rebooking it, I was like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah, he was supposed to debut against Martin Boudet, which would have been like more, that would have made more sense. Oh yeah, the Contender Series fight. Yeah, I don't know. This is like, yeah, he finished dude with like, just like a huge fucking undefeated Brazilian heavyweight who had, was coming out of LFA. Who just didn't have, power. It was like one of those like, ref waves it off and with a second left. I mean, he's not gonna catch Almeida like that, But they're still giving him they're giving him a shot, bro, like hardcore. I don't know, they're making Almeida fight down. So it's like I feel like Almeida's gonna probably be looking for a spectacle. Because you just fought a top 3 guy and lost by split decision. Now they're giving you a guy who's not even in the rankings. But yeah.
The whole Kuniev thing is weird. I think I saw a lot of stuff that they're just doing it to spite Ngannou, and I wouldn't be surprised, but it's a long effort to do all that.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I think like it's like it's like with the heavyweight division, it's like they kind of don't know what to do, right? And I think I like what they started to do where it's like, with like, Hokit, like, and like Denzel Freeman, it's like doing like a little bit of like a, like debut heavyweight, kind of tournament, like start to weed people out, like, like Hokit, and I wish they would have taken the mic away from him sooner. Just fucking WWE bullshit, but fucking Mario Pinto's another one where it's like, it's like they're like looking for any heavyweight prospects, but it's just like, it's like I feel like they should have put Kuniev up against like Shamil or somebody like, or like a Mick Parkin, but whatever.
100%.
I was like Jailton Almeida. I think he's like, if anything, it's an opportunity for him to get like a semi-spectacular finish. So yeah, man. All right, so we're both on Jailton Almeida. All right, so co-main, bro. Like, I like this fight. Dude, I love that Well, okay, so sorry, just, to say it's Amir Albazi versus Kyoji Horiguchi, and bro, Horiguchi, I love Horiguchi, dude. Like, I mean, I don't
He's
know
a
if you're,
fucking freak.
yeah, I don't know if you're like how much you're into Ryzen, but like, dude, I fucking love Ryzen.
Nah,
Horiguchi,
yeah, he was whooping ass over there, and now he's came back after he was in the UFC all that time before that.
mhm.
It's just crazy his longevity.
Yeah, I mean, Demetrius Johnson was his only loss in his first UFC run. Um,
Exactly.
and and then he went to Ryzen. He choked out Manel Cop, like, like that. I mean, among like other pretty notable victories in Ryzen. I mean, he lost a pure kickboxing fight in Ryzen would be. I mean that and the knockout loss to Kaya Asakura. In Bellator, yeah, I mean Sergio Pettis and Patchy Mix when Patchy Mix was good in Bellator. Um, but yeah, he went back and like just dominated in Ryzen. And then came back to the UFC. I think as champion, I mean, coming off Ryzen. And yeah, that the Tajir fight was sick, dude. Like, Tajir, it's like I was like, is Horiguchi washed? Is he too old? And then he's dominated. It's like Tajir is fucked. And Tajir's good, dude.
Shutout.
Yeah. Like Tajir and Bekov's no joke, dude. Like, I mean, um, but yeah, I think I like what they're because I think Amir Albazi, like, bro, doesn't deserve shit. Like, that 5 round fight with Kai Kara France was like, it's
He got gifted
pretty.
that win.
Yeah, that was some bullshit for sure. Also, I was, I mean, he got worked by Brandon Moreno. Um,
Fucking when he pointed down in the last like 10 or 30 seconds, that shit was so, oh my. Just losing fucking 4-0 shutout and then you point down.
yeah, yeah,
Embarrassing.
yeah, no, for sure. And Brandon Moreno hasn't looked good lately. I mean, well, of course not against. Oh yeah, you were with me at 323, bro. The Tetsura
Fucking
Taira.
got finished by Taylor. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. I was that. I definitely expected that fight to maybe go the distance, but like, and then Moreno beat Ursag though before that, like, and it like not as decisively. It's like Brandon Moreno might be on a downturn, but like, he's still fucked up Albazi. Like, Albazi's one of those guys that like just doesn't belong, where he is. And it's like I like that they're giving because like at dude, what's weird about bantamweight is like, it's like yeah, it is a pretty stacked division. And then you get guys like just like when Figueiredo moved up and like, in within 3 fights, he was basically in the top 5 before like Piotr Jan stopped him. Like, it's like they'll, it's like if there's like a hair out of place with the rankings, it's like, like it's like, wait, Albazi really? And it's like Horiguchi's back, and yeah. They gave him a ranked opponent right away with Tajir. So yeah, I mean, and yeah, dude, I think he fucks Albazi up. I mean, yeah, I mean, and it's like he could do it. He could do it on the feed. He could do it by sub. I think it's like, I mean, it's really his fucking fight.
100%.
Where's Albazi train? Fucking, let me see. It's fight ready. Oh yeah, Horiguchi's at ATT too. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Horiguchi's fucking locking Horiguchi for sure.
I have to.
You too, right? Yeah. All right. Main event. Main event.
Vinicius Lockdog Oliveira versus Mario Bautista.
Yes. All right. So like I was saying, bro, it's like anyone that kills an Albanian is cool with me. Vinicius came into that's how he started off his UFC career. Dude, I've had Vinicius Oliveira in every fight. When he beat Ricky Simone, he was a huge underdog in that fight too. When he beat Saeed, the Kyler Phillips fight was, dude, I think that probably exemplifies, because it's like I've had Bautista in, the first, dude, I started my channel, I think it was UFC 304. It's the first video I did a prediction for. And it's like I had Bautista beating Aldo, right? I had him beating Patchy Mix. I had him losing to Umar because that was just how it was gonna go. But he was tenacious against Umar for sure. Mario Bautista is not the easiest guy to beat, but he's also, he can be vulnerable. He was on a huge streak. He got knocked out by Trevin Jones early on. He's been in the UFC forever. Right, yeah, his debut, he got armbarred by Sanhagen. Yeah, he's only had 3 losses all in the UFC. And it's like he's looking to bounce back from the loss to Umar, but I think that Vinicius Oliveira is dude doesn't know how to lose. He'll do weird shit, bro. He never, but it's like the way he in the Kyler Phillips fight, bro. The way it's like I was saying before. It's like the dude just made reads, and Kyler Phillips puts it on people, and Oliveira was dodging shit. He was landing clean, weird strikes. He just moves in this very strange, unorthodox way, and
super awkward.
Yeah, he has a rhythm to it, and the one thing about him that I'd say sets him apart a lot is that he sees openings where that flying knee against Sopaj with barely any time left, right? And that's after, bro, if you remember that fight, man, it's he almost got finished, It's kind of when Merab fought Marlon Moraes, and then he just came back and, the Ricky Simone fight, he had Simone on the back foot the whole time, it's just very hard. It's you imagine game planning for this guy. He also has more fight experience, which, they both have 3 losses. Vinicius Oliveira is 23-3. Bautista is 16-3. What's the age difference? He's third. Oh yeah, but and Batista's older too, by 2 years, 32 and 30. Yeah, dude. I think. I gotta go with Low Dog. I know a lot of people are playing it safe and going with Bautista, but anyway, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going with Low Dog too. I just think all the things you said, and plus he's just been steamrolling through most of his competition since coming in. I feel like Batista, he's had like the Aldo one, he won, but it was kind of close. And then that Blackshear one, I saw a lot of people scoring that for Blackshear, and that was pretty close too. And Blackshear came in on like a week's notice.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's definitely. I feel like there's more for Oliveira to exploit than Bautista. And Oliveira, his pace that he pushes, like they both push a good pace, but I feel like Oliveira, he's gonna be able to like keep it more composed when it gets to the later rounds. Because in that Kyler Phillips fight at the end of the third round, he didn't even look tired at all.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, the abuse he took from Sopaj, and then turn the shit around completely. I mean, he also and since that fight, bro, it's like, he knows how to not get hurt, and if he needs to, and this is a 5-round fight. I think but for both of them, it's their first time in a 5-round fight. I don't necessarily see like this could go all 5 rounds, like, and it's like Bautista, he like I could see him resorting to clinching, trying to clinch up against the cage, and that's just not gonna work, bro. Like, I mean, like, Oliveira, he'll wheel kick you to the body, he'll fucking, he'll feint, he'll do all kinds of weird shit, like. He knows how to not telegraph with his shoulders, which is like a huge, like, if you can really figure out how to not do that, like, you got a lot of guys fucked in the pocket. He's got deceptive power too. Like, I don't see this being a grappling fight. Neither one of them really, is like, the kind of person to like, think like, all right, I need to take this to the ground. I mean, it's like Batista's done that a couple of times, like, a while back. Like, I mean, both of them beat Ricky Simon, but I think I would say that Oliveira just, yeah, I mean, he had Ricky Simon totally fucked. Like Simon wasn't able to land shit. He was on the back foot the whole time. I mean, Guido Canetti and Benito Lopez, Brian Keller, those are Batista's last finishes. I mean, I think like, and it's like, yeah, he looked decent against Umar. I mean, given like Umar being fucking, it's fucking Umar. But, I think Vinicius Oliveira, it's like, he just does, dude. He's like from another planet, bro. Like the way he moves is very deceptive. I don't know. I mean, Mario Bautista, it's like he kind of, he'll figure shit out like as a fight goes on, But like, I think Vinicius Oliveira can make it his fight, very early and have Bautista on the back foot. I mean, I don't know. I mean, do you see this? Do you see any grappling coming into this fight? I don't really.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a striking match for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I'm trying to see if so I remember, so Low Dog, he was in UAE Warriors. I'm like, he has 3 losses, none of them are in the UFC, but who did he lose to? He got knocked out in UAE Warriors once. That was, I mean that was I guess in his second title defense though. And then way earlier. So it's like, yeah, he has been knocked out, but I mean, you know, it's been a long time. And also, like, I mean, Batista just doesn't have knockout power like that. And also,
Yeah, I
like, I
mean
mean,
he has good straights, but he was hitting patchy mix with his right hand like a million times, and he was just still standing there eating it.
yeah, yeah. And Patchy Mix, dude, in that fight, he looked terrible, bro. He was moving like stop
Oliveira
motion.
would have flatlined him.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I mean, dude, Batista fights out of the MMA lab, and it's like, I mean, like other than O'Malley, like, you know, who's really coming out of there? I mean, I guess so Cannonier trains there. I mean, yeah, okay, they got Drakkar close. They got, Kyler Phillips, so it's like, there you go. It's like, you know, Low Dog just beat, you know, one of their guys already. Jose Delgado, he just lost. Meconico. It's like, you know, trying to find, like, and then it's like, yeah, so Oliveira's Sombra Team MMA. He's probably the biggest name out of his camp, but like still, yeah, he's still fighting basically out of Brazil. Yeah, he is, but it's working for him, dude. Like, yeah, man, I think Look Dog takes this. He's an underdog. I mean, I understand why he's an underdog, but like, you know, get your value, you know.
Exactly.
You think there's anything else on the main event? Because like this main event, it's like, you know, like when I heard about this, I actually got excited about like you know, this year's like run. It's like I'll be honest, like I was way more excited about this, you know, just solely off the main event than I was like either of the past two cards.
Dude, I mean, I think it's gonna be just a good display of bantamweight skill. I'm jealous that Jimmy gets to go there, bro. It's gonna be
Bro,
sick.
dude, it's like I might still go.
You
Yeah,
should,
so
bro.
Jimmy the drunk, he wants to I was gonna go with him. I might still. He's like, dude, he texted me, he's like, yo, Frontier flight, like round trip. I'm like, dude, I'm not flying Frontier. Like, fuck you. It's like I'm not trying to die on like a 45-minute flight from LA to Vegas. But yeah, it's like dude, fuck. Yeah, I gotta decide if I'm gonna go. To be honest, like I probably won't end up doing it, but I mean, dude, maybe 326 is it's at the T-Mobile Arena.
I was thinking of that card too, Loki.
Yeah. When alright, so alright, so we should wrap this video. I'll timestamp this bitch and premiere it as soon as I can. Go live to tease and edge the shit. But what are you doing? Don't you work early?
Yeah. I was about to go hang with the homies though.
Oh, nice. All right.
Hell yeah.
All right, Chasey. Take it easy. Everyone enjoy this card because after getting through like the first 3-4 prelims, this becomes a really good card. It's one of those. All right, bro. Take it easy.
Hell yeah, you as well, bro.